Hello everyone, welcome to the new episode of Smitio Talk Special. Today we will be learning more about data domain, a team within Atlas Copco. We focus on their new project called Leading Indicators. I have invited Torsten Otto, who is a Competence Center Manager for data domain, to share some inside info with us. Hello Torsten, thank you for being here with me.
Hello, it's definitely a pleasure.
Thank you. To get better understanding, could you please start with explaining what is data domain at Atlas Copco all about?
Absolutely. So the data domain within Atlas Copco Compressor Technique, as we are representing only one business area out of four, is definitely focusing on driving the transformation towards a data-driven organization. So overall, we want to empower the business to take advantage of advanced analytics and as such certainly drive value add towards our actual customers.
All right. And what data are you actually processing? What type of data are you processing?
That's a very good question. So in these days, we are supporting all parts of the business. Traditionally, it starts with the typical business intelligence, where you focus, for example, on your HR or finance data. Then certainly salespeople, they will look on their sales result. But we are going as well into areas where we are certainly supporting the business to secure their so-called IoT data. So this is the data coming from our equipment, our compressors, which is in the field. And it's going as well into areas like engineering, design, R&D, where actually in all these aspects, data is being collected, is being processed, and certainly is being made available to empower the people in need in order to drive their decisions to actually serve our customers and our internal needs.
So you are closely cooperating with business as well as the production, and like you are in the middle, collecting data from all sides, processing it, reporting it to the business unit so they can make data-driven decision, right?
Absolutely, and that is a very important aspect. I think particularly in data, we are aiming to take the next step to become much closer to the business. It is not anymore like the traditional IT, where you are sitting in a department and you aim certainly to deliver a common service. Here, the close collaboration, understanding the business process, understanding as well the purpose is critical. Delivering a report, we are using, for example, the Microsoft Stack. And from a front-end perspective, we are using Power BI. In order to build a good report, you need to understand what the user is actually looking for. So it is not something you do in a, let's say, dark chamber down in the cellar. You really need to stand up in a joint session in order to understand the requirements and as well bring other disciplines like business process owners, certainly business development people, all these business analysts towards the table for their domain and drive that development jointly.
Could you explain how is the structure of the data domain team?
Absolutely. We are organized through various aspects of our own organization. So let me elaborate a little bit first on that. The business area itself for Compressor Technique consists out of 7 divisions. There's one engineering division, which is driving really the core of our products. Very important next to it is as well a service division. And then the remaining 5 divisions are the so-called equipment divisions, which certainly serve specific brands, specific markets, specific customer application needs. So as such, we need to take that into consideration. And we are organized along these divisions, plus as well along what we refer to those data domains. So every division has a need for financial data, every division has a need as well for sourcing data. So we try to bring that together in the so-called process councils. And that is as well very important from a maturity perspective. We are certainly building the data foundation, which is then being translated into information. We want to turn around the data into information, which is then part of the business process and then certainly connected towards the overall strategic goals. As you mentioned as well, we need to organize ourselves as we are a global organization. And as such, we have 3 delivery hubs. So certainly the first hub, as you mentioned, is located as well where our business area headquarters is in Belgium, actually in Wilrijk. Then we have very important, our service delivery hub as well in Brno in Czech Republic, where we are certainly building now more and more data competence. Brno as a university city is here certainly a very good connection and allows us as well to attract the necessary talent. We do something similar as well. I should highlight that in Wilrijk with the universities there, because we believe that in these days, those are driving as well the transformation, particularly if you look into data and analytics. The market is quickly evolving, and certain technologies didn't exist 5 years ago. And to conclude the picture, we have as well a global engineering center, which is not only important for the business area, but for the whole Atlas Copco group, that is located in Pune in India. And here we are as well able to attract more and more data and analytic people who will support us in the global service delivery. Here, certainly aspects like follow the sun, as well service delivery through different time zones are important as well to cover the different markets and the different time zones.